Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Adina Meling, Patricia Epperson, Carmen Nali, Run Conditional Love Tarot. Notice. I hope you are all ready. Well, anybody going out and have fun later today? Not me. This is the last day of the year. Imagine that. Okay. If anyone would like a reading from me, please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk, or you can go to my YouTube, well, not YouTube channel, to my website, psychicmilou.com, and you can make the appointment there as well. Having said that, the major news, because it's due Friday on the 3rd, I believe, they're going to vote for the next speaker. And it seems like there are some kerfuffle behind the scenes and fighting. As we all know, I believe I mentioned it yesterday, Trump, that's who Trump wants, Mike Johnson. So anyone else, I would be shocked if Trump allowed anyone else to become speaker, because Mike Johnson has made promises to Trump, regardless of what you hear. Trump is able to control Mike Johnson, okay? And Trump knows Mike Johnson, and in some ways, Trump feels he's loyal to him. So, everything is going towards, well, Mike Johnson is the favorite to win the speakership. Anyone else that comes up, it may not happen on the first vote, because there are some people in Congress who they want to show their independence. And it feels like I've said before, they are preparing for a fight, because at the right time, like I've said many times before, they're simply waiting, debating the time to take Trump down. I know right now it doesn't look it, because if Trump says jump, they all ask how high, but that's not going to last very long. Well, that's not really true. With the budget, about 38 of them went their way. But my friends, there is a fight that's to come. And what we're seeing right now among the MAGAs is nothing. This is going to pale in comparison to what's to come. So, but I feel, like I said yesterday, Trump will walk on broken glass to get to the White House. And as I'm saying this, yesterday I went by Mar-a-Lago because I wanted to do some testing. I didn't have a chance to do it because the weather changed. So, but let me tell you, the security level around that place is unbelievable. You cannot, like, I don't know how many of you remember. Well, I'm going to make a video about it, the way I used to be able to go around and in front of Mar-a-Lago down Southern, I believe it's called Southern Boulevard or something like that. You can no longer do that. You can either at the foot of the bridge, before you get on the bridge, you turn left, you go to another bridge. That whole area is black. This is so selfish to inconvenience the lives of so many people, not only his neighbors, but people who travel back and forth for work. It adds time to their commute. I was thinking about that yesterday when I went there. I mean, you can no longer turn left. You have to turn right. I know you guys don't remember, but I'll show it to you. I have videos, a ton of videos of the area. You can only turn right, and or you can't turn left. So you have, in order for you to do that, you have to make it before you get on the bridge over the causeway, and then you take the other bridge down the street. It's about a mile or two. But as I was there, I was focusing on the energy and what's to come. I don't feel okay. I was thinking about that yesterday. I still don't feel Trump in the White House, and let me tell you why. Who's been calling the shots and still calling the shots, although he's getting on Trump's nerves? It's Elon, among others behind the scenes. Trump, right now, he's behaving like a king. And guys, let me tell you, if you saw the level of security around Mar-a-Lago, I'll probably go back this afternoon, okay, to show you what I am talking about, okay? This is not, and also, this is not somebody, they just anybody they're protecting. And that has a tendency, if you're not smart enough to understand, if you don't have a little bit of Jimmy Carter in you to keep your feet on the ground, you're going to think you are, God on earth. That, I'm telling you. When I went there yesterday, all the trucks, the Secret Service cars and stuff like that, they're all brand new Fords and Chevys. Brand spanking new. Well, I'm sure they probably have some old ones. I didn't see them. And it was, I don't know what first class is, but security in that area is very tight. Everything is controlled. And you know something? The time I drove by yesterday because I wanted to test my stuff by the water behind Mar-a-Lago. I didn't stop. I stopped and I left because of the weather. But that area is usually full of his supporters and people, onlookers. And also the traffic is usually a lot heavier. None of that. I'm telling you, yesterday afternoon, it was about 2:30, 3 o'clock. In fact, they were about, it's not a big place. They're probably about maybe 15 to 20 spaces for people to park on, at the foot, right behind Mar-a-Lago. And that's unusual to find spots there. There are always news people there. There was one reporter there, though. I don't know who that reporter was. And there were at least 2 empty spots. I was able to get one. The point I'm trying to make is that's how controlled that area is. So they don't do that. And also, when I was focusing on him and people around him, the energy I get are people who are ready for something big. Okay? I did not get a sense of disappointment or things are not going to work or have doubts. No. It's like, to me, it's not Trump. As we know, Trump ran for president to stay out of prison. He is there. He's the figurehead. That's why I'm not seeing him. Like I gave the example I gave all of you, and I will share this again. I've done readings for people, and they expect me to talk about someone, either a boyfriend or somebody in their lives, and I don't mention the person. And if it's the boyfriend or husband or fiance, whatever it is, if I don't see the person, yeah, they are still dating and seeing one another, it means it's not going to last. And usually a couple of months or 3 months later, I see them, it's over. And that's what's going to happen with Trump. And also right now, he's not in charge. And if you watch Midas Touch, they are talking about those things and they are speculating because of the H-1B visa situation that's going on. Trump is going to have to make a decision. It's already made. I was thinking about that yesterday when I was there. Well, they basically made the decision for him already. A whole bunch of H-1B visas have already been approved. But Trump is not going to go against those people because we know what's important to Trump. Trump doesn't care. It's the money. He has new friends, new source of revenue, new people he can manipulate or try to get money from them or extort money from them by any means necessary. He's going to stick with the tech bros. That's the name they are given. MAGAs, I have news for you if you don't know. Trump is not going to side with you. He'll throw them a little bit, some crumbs. But it's not going to work. That's what Trump is going to do. It feels like to me, when I was there yesterday, focusing on him and the energy, he's going to go with the tech bros. And he's already made up his mind. He's going to talk to the people. I mean, he's going to do what he usually does to get the people or get people in Congress to do what he wants. That's what he's going to do. Therefore, Mike will get the spot. But my friends, Trump, it feels like to me, he's no longer interested. And you know, and like he did before in 2016, was curious and want to do this. He wants to make the last decision, but he doesn't want to take part on the day-to-day stuff. He's lazy, and he's not interested. And let me tell you something else that's driving Trump crazy. As I was sitting behind Mar-a-Lago and focusing on his energy, I'm sure you guys have heard that he appealed the Aegean verdict, and it was upheld. He lost. And that's not the only lawsuit among the other New York lawsuit he has. The criminal charge that he had. That stuff is driving him crazy because Trump thought he was going to be able to manipulate our justice system. He's the president. He's going to ask those judges. They should listen to him. That's what he had in mind. His lawyers tried to say to him, these guys, they think they're presidents too. But it feels like to me, that's what's driving Trump crazy now. And that's the other reason why he's not focusing more on some of the shenanigans he wants to take part in. Deporting people he delegated. He has too many people around him right now who are willing to do that bidding for him. Meaning Stephen, the guy that was with him before, okay, in the White House with him before, who hates immigrants and Hispanics, him, among others, they are in charge of this deportation stuff. The only thing Trump does, or if you make a decision, you let him know about it. That's all he cares now. He no longer wants to be. He's busy right now counting his pennies because he's going to have to pay the monies that he owes New York, Eugene Carroll, among other things. And then he has a lot of other lawsuits that he has appealed. I was looking at this yesterday. It felt like to me those problems are going to get bigger for Trump. I'm talking about lawsuits. And he's going to get angrier over them because he's going to feel he's president and he can't get away with some of the stuff that he intended to, what he thought he could get away with. To him, he's president. Like he said before, when you're president, your authority is total. You can do anything you want. And that's what's going to drive him crazy. Right now, that's what's driving him crazy. So a lot of the things that he's been saying, and somebody, this is so stupid. I was just reading right before I came, someone who used to work for him, he's explaining why he's threatening Canada, Mexico, Panama, among others, with high tariff. It's a negotiation tactic. That's a negotiation tactic that can blow up on his face, and I feel it will. Unfortunately, all of us, will pay the price. But according to that person, I don't remember his name. I should have written his name down, but he used to work for Trump and the first Trump administration. He said Trump succeeded in getting either some of what he wanted or what he wanted when he tried that approach. This time around, it feels like to me, and those governments are aware of what Trump is facing at home. And they also know they are waiting, just like Republicans are waiting, because they know they have, this country, all the major leaders throughout the world, they have relatives living here, or relatives who understand our system and work here just like regular folks. I just don't know them. Some of them have a lot of money, but they've been here for years. Okay, so those governments have not only their embassy, but they have relatives who live in this country, who explain to them how things work. They have the pulse, the hands on the pulse of this country. They understand. So they explain to them, okay? Trump and Republicans, and thanks to Elon, made it to the White House, but Trump is not popular. And we're gonna see how this thing crumbles in the next few months. And then what happens? And those heads of government, places, people who are going to negotiate with him, he's going to lose leverage. He's not going to have any leverage. A lot of things Trump thinks he's going to try to do won't work. They will backfire. And it's not only going to be abroad, it's going to be here as well. So, Trump is not going to be happy camper. A lot of things that he says he's going to do won't work. And Elon is just going to get more. This guy he's standing on very bad ground, shaky ground, I should say, shifting ground, shifting soil. But I don't think he understands that. He will find out in the not too distant future that some of the stuff he's trying to pull, not only in this country, but internationally as well, it's not going to work. But for the MAGAs who are screaming about immigration and the infighting that's among them, they've already lost that fight. They simply don't know yet, or refuse to face it. That's my prediction. So let me see if you guys have any questions. Today's the last day of the year. I shouldn't be talking about anything heavy. Slow down and enjoy your day. Oh, okay. Raymond Pasquale says that's all a distraction to keep you mad because he's ripping all of us in another grip. Oh, yeah. You know something? While you post this, I am not sure. There is going to be a scandal about the Trump or his administration or the Trumps. He can't help it when it comes to money. He's very weak. I would not be surprised if Trump is not caught. I think I've said, this sounds familiar, I may have said it before, trying to manipulate our treasury for him to steal money. Thank you very much, Sine Alexander, for your generosity and the super chat. I appreciate it. Happy New Year, Sine Alexander. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But don't be surprised, my friends. Okay. If we find out that Trump has gotten caught doing something under the table, well, he's done some of it using his business. I don't know if it's the same tactic he's going to use, but watch that space. There's going to be a scandal about Trump trying to manipulate the Treasury so he can make money. I don't know how that works. But just remember I told you, this is going to be big. Okay, so let's see what happens. So yes, you're right, Raymond. The grift is going to really get bad and ugly because if, like right now, I'm telling you, if you go by his place, it's something else. Carmen Denali says Orange is fighting to pay Eugene in order for her to lose the money. I don't know who Eugene is, but if you're talking about the lawsuits, he's going to pay. Lola Bell 59 says, Milou, do you see a showdown between Musk and Bannon? They're already fighting. That's why I didn't mention them. And you know, I don't know how many of you heard that Trump, he wants to export MAGA. And that's why Elon is basically through his support behind AFT, that Nazi party in Germany. Bannon is into the same thing too. There's a little more behind the scenes than we know. Elon is going to beat Bannon. Bannon doesn't have money. Let me back up and expand this. Bannon is a grifter just like Trump, but it's just that he doesn't have the money. He's got to steal, and that's how he got himself in trouble. So, how do you win when you're a MAGA? By having and keeping Trump's attention. Who has the money? What's Trump's weakness? Money. Okay. So, and I mentioned it a little while ago, Trump is not happy with Elon. Why do you think he's tolerating Elon? Two reasons. Money, and he doesn't know what Elon knows about his activities behind the scenes with Putin. He doesn't know what Putin told Elon. So Elon is going to win. Yes, the showdown is ongoing. They're already fighting. They're cursing at one another. I didn't say anything about it because it's all over Twitter. People are talking about it, you know. So, but yeah, they both racist, bigots, Garbage, both of them. So let them. I didn't say anything because they. You're right. It's a good question. Don't get me wrong, please. But that's why I never brought it up. Okay, but no, they're already fighting. Elon will win. Well, the money. Okay, somebody asked. Somebody mentioned something about South America, and I wanted to answer it, and I don't see it. Laura Nina says Michael Popak says, ooh, this thing keeps. Okay, there you go. Says the German party was in Mar-a-Lago. Oh yeah, at Christmas. Yes. I mean, I didn't see them, and there is no way for me to. Well, I don't go there. I went there yesterday, and I'm going to start streaming from there. Just change of scenery. But yes, that party, the FAD party, the Dynasty party, they were at Mar-a-Lago, yes. It's not only Michael, but I read it someplace else besides Popak. And she says, I keep thinking about an old saying that my grandma used to say, you don't believe fat meat's greasy. That part is for the MAGA voters. He told them what he plans to do, and they still vote for him. Exactly. Well, a lot of them did not believe he would do. Thank you very much, Craig Dixon. Happy New Year to you, too. Thank you for re-enrolling in the membership. Thank you. Okay. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, and that's going to be a major problem for Trump. Do you guys remember, those of you who have been with me for a while, I said a long time ago that our judicial system will get tired of Trump. And although the Supreme Court has sided with him, give him immunity, and intuitively, when I focus on our courts and the judges and stuff like that, we are here today. Trump has been playing games, the usual thing, with our court system, and the judges are having none of it. And we're going to hear more Trump defeat in the coming few days. Or, well, not few days, weeks and months, because he's going to try to appeal everything. Thank you very much, Gum. Gum says, Happy New Year, Milou. Thank you for sharing your gift with us. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it, Gum. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, too. Yes. It feels like to me there's a string of losses coming for Trump. And I've said this before. There is no way Trump can escape. Besides, I said that our justice system will turn on him, just like MAGA. The judges are tired of him because they know he's trying to manipulate them, and the way he's trying to, I'm trying to find the right word, get away with murder, basically. Okay? He thinks because he's president, guys, let me tell you, even if I record the scenery around Mar-a-Lago, it won't do it justice. You would have. I was pissed yesterday after I went there. For a con man, the money that's being spent to protect a lowlife is unbelievable. I was shocked. You know, living in this country, it's not something you see often. I mean, the White House, of course, you have to guard it. That's what Trump is doing over there, is what he's always wanted, to be treated like a king. This says, will Trump lose the Eugene Carroll appeal? And well, Trump lost the Eugene Carroll appeal, and I bet SCOTUS will not hear the case. I don't know if they will hear how it's going to happen, but I feel he's going to lose hardest, even if the Supreme Court were to take it. But yeah, you're right, but I just can't tell which one, because he's going to try to appeal everything. Well, you don't have to be psychic to know that. And that's going to be another major disappointment. That's another thing I was talking about before. The first topic, it's occupying it because it's money. It's driving him insane. Like this time around, well, he's into the prestige, the power, and everything, but his focus is the money. And also, well, focus number one is staying out of prison. He thinks he's free. He thinks he can beat that one. I have news for him. That's not gonna work. I still feel he's gonna go two things. He will either drop dead, then in which case he avoids it, otherwise he's gonna go. Gloria says it is our taxpayer money. Exactly. Let me tell you, it bothered me yesterday. I'm going to record some of that scene. It's crazy. Thank you very much, Isabel Caputo, for your generosity and the super chat. I appreciate it. Isabel says, thank you, Milou, for all your help. I appreciate your insight to help us through the storm. Happy New Year. Thank you for your support. Happy New Year to you, too. But yes, my friend, it was sickening to me, knowing what I know about how this guy sees the rest of us who don't have any money. And our tax dollar, is paying for this. Because if he really cared, first of all, he wouldn't create such an inconvenience for the people around where he lives, demanding that they block the streets, the whole block where he's at. He's in a corner. Mar-a-Lago is in a corner. So when you get off the bridge, at the foot of the bridge, the first thing you see is the entrance. Well, there's a tower there. Well, that's not a prestigious thing for him. And I'm sure the next thing is going to be the helipad, because they had a helipad there before they removed it. I'm sure they're going to put it back. He's going to demand that they put that back in. My friend, this is going to be such a mess. But yeah, our tax money, well, my guy is very disappointed. And some people, like Midas Touch, have clips or videos or TikTok videos as well of MAGA complaining. So it's going to be, at least I'll take solace in watching those videos. Milou the chess, I'm sorry, I'm not surprised or shocked at anything America does. All you have to do is look at its past. Yes, Milou the H, but let me say this. You know what? It's because of where I was born. I expected more from Americans. I mean, when I say I'm an American too, but those who were born here. Because if they knew what dictatorship is all about, corruption, what I saw in my country, let me tell you, you know what they did to me? Show you how stupid and ignorant what people do. When I was coming to this country, I needed my birth certificate. Okay, I don't remember why, but I had to go. There is a place, you go, they give you a copy. You know what the guy did? Because my birth date is the same as Papa Doc. He changed my date of birth to one more day. It was the 22nd. He put it the 23rd because you're not supposed to be born the same date as the president. When I tell you guys, this is how dangerous those people are. The sycophants to dictators. And that's what Trump is trying to create in this country. He's going to fail. But Americans, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say Americans. Some Americans, people who were born here, you think wouldn't fall for this because they know it's not that they can read, thank God. Haitians, at least, the illiteracy is pretty high. So I'd give them a pass. But they are wise. Okay, they're smart in some ways, and they will ask people to explain to them because they know if they can't read something. But here, the literacy is pretty high. They can read. They don't even have to dig too much from their cell phone and Google. I know it sounds easy for me, but they can buy a newspaper. Well, I know it's the way things are siloed today. You have conservative and all that. But if they want, they can find the truth. But that's what annoys me. It's like I'm reliving the Papa Doc years, the level of corruption. Some of the stuff Papa Doc used to do, some of the stuff Trump is trying to do reminds me of that. Like try to get by Mar-a-Lago. It was the same thing in Haiti. I mean, if you go to, Russia, I'm sure the same thing with Putin and all these people. Yeah. They have no idea, and they never even tried. And they're misogyny, racist, and all that kind of stuff, all packaged. And we'll see what happens. But yes, it's going to be interesting to watch. A lot of people are already disappointed. The people who voted for him. It's going to get worse. Let's see what happens. All right, friends. I think this is it for today. I want last day of the year. I'll start with the bad news. If you have questions, feel free to post them or post them on the comment. Pam Pierce says 50% of Americans read at a 6th grade level. At least they can read at a 6th grade level. In Haiti, they couldn't read at all. I mean, I'm not bad-mouthing Haitians. I was born there. Unfortunately, it's a known fact. And it's not their fault. Haitians, they are very motivated when it comes to, if there are opportunities to learn, to study, once they find out where that is, even here, some Haitians, they come here, they couldn't read. The only way they won't go to night school, because when I first came here, I know a couple, we used to live in the same house. It was a huge house, 3 floors. There were a couple of the guys who couldn't read. Okay? They went to the high school. They had a night course. I don't know how it worked. They learn how to read. So that Haitians, that's what I know. I am using Haitians to explain, but a lot of immigrants, once they come here, they see what's available. Because those Haitians, they wanted to be in the know. Yeah, they learn how to read. So at least there is a sixth grade level education here. In those countries, like I said, I'm talking about Haiti. I don't know about, I can't speak for any other country, their literacy level. Okay. But they try. It's because it's not available in Haiti. It's really, well, when I was there, it was bad. Now it's even worse. So it's not because of the Haitian themselves. It's because there's no government. And that's what Trump and Republicans want to do in this country. That's what Elon and the tech bros, okay, they want to turn. The guys, remember I told you, I'm going to stop, this. I'm not going to, I can keep talking I want. Do you guys remember I told you a couple of years ago? They want to turn us into their slaves. So there are a lot of people throughout the world. They are engineers, they qualify, they can come here, they can control them. Engineers, doctors, and everything else. If they would pay me as an American, just an example, okay, $100,000 to do a job, to hire me to do something, they can hire someone from abroad. They pay them $40,000 to do the same job. In fact, it happened at a company I used to work for. They used to make you train your replacement, and you had no choice. That's what Elon and all those people, and Trump too, I'm sure you guys have heard, that he hires a lot of temporary workers, foreigners, immigrants. Well, yeah, I guess they are immigrants too, to work at Mar-a-Lago, seasonal. But he imports workers from Mar-a-Lago because he pays them less. Thank you very much, Vanessa Harris, for your generosity and the super chat. Happy New Year. Thank you for your support. But yes, that's what they do. And that's what the MAGA crowd, they are just opening their eyes now and realize we gave him a chance. We thought he was with us, or one of us. Yeah, right. Good luck with that. I wish, when they see, hopefully, well, I'm going to say, the only thing is I don't want them to, I was concerned about that yesterday. If I record in that area, they have some sick puppies, they may think you do, because you have something in mind or something. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. But sycophants, that's the way they are. You got to be careful. So, but to see how much money is being spent to protect that guy, and it feels like to me it's all his ego. It's all to stroke his ego. That's what it feels like to me. And it's going to get worse. This time, he wanted parade last time. I don't know if they gave him the parade. What's coming? And Fox News wants to put a picture of him, or they're selling a $2 bill for $20 or something like that. Yeah. Okay, friends, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Please, everyone, be safe later. Happy New Year. I will see you all Thursday. Tomorrow I'm taking off. So please enjoy. Be safe, everyone. I will see you Thursday. Let me scroll down. I don't think. All right, friends. I'll see you Thursday. The year is over. Till then, bye.